Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got another really cool new AV-8 watch for you today. This is the Flyboy Engineer 100 meter automatic, and this is the Mitchell, which is model number AV-4075-22. And as usual, we're gonna look at the build quality, the functions, the wearability, and Loom, and then I'll let you know what I think of this brand new Flyboy from AV-8. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. I do get a small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it. Now, these watches take design inspiration from the really cool fighter planes of World War II, like the Spitfire, the Mustang, and the Hawker Hurricane. So you'll see a lot of like aviation inspiration in this watch. Some little details that fighter pilots and just regular pilots are gonna notice. So it's pretty cool. That's the whole kind of theme of AV-8 watches is aviation. Get it? AV-8, aviation. There you go. All right. Now, as usual, I've got some really cool macro shots for you coming up here in a minute or two. Take it out. All right, we had some technical difficulties there. The actual pillow was stuck in the bracelet. But let me show you what you get inside. You get some literature here. Let me show you. There you go. You get a microfiber cleaning cloth right there. And behind the foam is the AV-8 logo. There you go. All right, now I'll go ahead and put up the specs on the left-hand side of the screen. And y'all can freeze frame those if you want to kind of dive deep into the specs. But you know the basic specs already. It's a 42 millimeter stainless steel case. It's 12 millimeters thick. It's 50 millimeters lug to lug. So anyway, check out these specs. All right, let's take a look at this watch here. I like this a lot. One, for the legibility, it's awesome. This thing's got incredible legibility. I like that fume dial where it kind of fades from a blue to like a black. I love those type of dials. You've got the Flieger style hands. You've got the kind of like the bullseye or the crosshairs right in the middle of the dial. You got the 24-hour markings on the inside of the dial. You do have, they're not really applied indexes, but they're raised, which is really nice. The chapter ring on the end is also raised, if you can see that. Really nice delineated date window, got the nice white border around it. Big onion style crown, because you know, when you're flying, at least when these guys are flying back in the day, it was really, really cold up in the air. So they wore gloves and they needed a bigger crown to be able to actually, you know, set the time and do some other stuff. So that's why these crowns are a lot bigger on these aviation style watches. Just, I mean, a nice looking watch, man. It's on a really cool engineer bracelet, which is really cool. See, it's fully articulating. Love that. Nice little upgrade. You got a machine scissor clasp. Nice AV-8 logo there on the buckle. God, this thing feels solid, man. I mean, it really feels solid. Case, I mean, the case is pretty, you know, simple. It's brushed everywhere. You've got a fixed bezel. Of course, you got that sapphire crystal with the AR coating. I'm trying to think of anything else about the dial in particular that I want to show you. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you these pics, these macro shots that I have. All right, here's one of the dial texture. Take a look at that, kind of like that sandpaper look. I really like that. Here's a close-up of the buckle. Here's the case back with that really cool Flyboy logo on the back. I really like that. Here's a close-up of the Flieger style hands. Here's your onion crown. It's got that roundel right in the middle. Here's a close-up of the date window. Another good shot of the dial texture, by the way. Here's a close-up of the patch on the outside of the box. I'm not quite sure why I took this one, but anyway, I just wanted to get a close-up of that leather patch. Here's a good shot of the raised chapter ring. You can see it's definitely right above the dial itself. Here's a good shot of the 9 o'clock index. You can see that it's not really applied, but it's definitely raised up. And here's a texture close-up shot. You can really see how kind of grainy that dial is. So overall, a really good looking watch. AV-8's doing a fantastic job with these watches. I mean, you really feel like you're getting a lot for your money. The bang for buck is spot on. You've got a Seiko movement. You've got a sapphire crystal. It's automatic. You know, it's hacking and hand winding. Let me go ahead and pop the crown out. In fact, let me go ahead. Actually, it's already wound up. Pop the crown out, which is really easy, by the way. First position is your date. Pop it out second position. There you go. It hacks. You can set your time. There you go. You also see that little roundel right on the end of the second hand there. Pretty cool, man. Now, the only gripe I really have about this watch is the fact that automatic is in red underneath Flyboy. and it's kind of hard to see. So you can see it right there. But let me go ahead and show you the case back real quick. There's your case back. Of course, you already saw the macro shot of it. You know, you got your basic specs, you know, sapphire crystal, automatic movement, what else? Stainless steel, water resistant to 50 meters, which is 165 feet. And I really like that embossed Flyboy logo on that case back. Guys, that's not cheap to do, man. It's really not, you know, it takes some effort and some planning to be able to pull off a case back like this and make it look, you know, pretty legible and pretty true to life. I mean, it's not a perfect picture, but it looks pretty good, man. I like it. So, I mean, overall, I really like this watch, man. I like it a lot. All right, let's go ahead and try this thing on. Ooh, nice fit. Ooh, there you go. I love that Super Engineer bracelet. Love it. Man, that feels nice. And that blue fume dial is real subtle, guys. Very, very subtle, which I like. All right, let's go ahead and test out the Loom. Let's see what we got here. I'm not expecting too much. Let's see what we got. Man, those hands really glow. Look at that. There you go. Not bad, man. Actually, not bad at all. Better than I thought I was going to be. Cool. Good looking Loom. Of course, the camera picks up a lot more light than the naked eye, so it's actually a little bit duller in real life than it is on camera right here. Let's go ahead and cut everything back on. All right, so I really want to know y'all's thoughts. What do you think of this watch? I mean, I think it's a solid watch. I mean, it really does feel extremely well built. Love that case back, love the legibility. Again, you really get a lot for your money with these AV-8 watches. I'm pleasantly surprised. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field so you can pre-order this from AV-8. They're going to be around $300. It might change slightly from that price. The pre-order starts on June 18th and it ends on July 4th. Now, the cool thing is if you pre-order, you get your choice of one free Horween strap. There are 4 different colors to choose from. So not only do you get it on the engineer bracelet, you also get your choice of one free Horween strap. So make sure you pre-order if you want that free strap. Really, it looks great on all 4 of them, to tell you the truth. There's like a black, a light tan, and I can't remember the other colors. There's 2 other colors. But good looking straps, man. Again, you get it for free if you want to pre-order it. So I'll make sure all of the links and everything is updated on the 18th, which is what, Thursday. So I'll make sure all of that stuff is updated on the 18th. Anyway, guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I definitely appreciate it when you do that. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.